Like and subscribe, or be terminated. Look what came in the mail today. From the Lone Star Republic, this is Marvelous Cisco with another NECA review of the New York Comic Con 2019 exclusive Batman Aliens box set. First things first, NECA made this packaging with a folding flap that opens up to showcase the two figures. This box set only comes with one Batarang accessory and one interchangeable hand. Come on, NECA, you can do better than this. So let's take a closer look at the figure. Starting off with the head sculpt first. I'm liking the way the sculpting is translating Batman's comic book face. There's some paint bleed going on with the face portion of the head sculpt. Batman's symbol is applied cleanly. The body sculpting is looking really good, especially with the dark gray paint shading helping the muscles to pop. Looks like the gloves are molded blue plastic as well as the trunks. The gold paint on the belt is a little sloppy. We have some more shading on the legs with the boots being blue molded plastic. Taking a look at the back, he comes with a cloth cape. There's a little bit of shading on his back with the majority on his back thighs. Now let's change out one of his hands and put on his Batarang. That way you can have a good idea of what that looks like. For articulation, he can move his head 360 degrees. He can look that far down, barely any movement up. The arms can go that far up. He has a bicep swivel, double elbow bend. Has a wrist swivel and hinge. Ab crunch that can go that far down and that far back. Has a waist swivel. Batman can do the splits that far out. He does have a thigh swivel, double knee bend. Does have a tight calf swivel. He can move his foot that far down and that far up. Has a toe hinge. He can move the leg that far up and that far back. Okay, now let's take a look at the Xenomorph Alien. The Joker paint scheme is really cool to look at. I really like it. Has a green dome and blood all over his mouth. A lot of sculpting going on with this figure. Has a nice blackish gray wash over it to make the details pop. There's some green on the toes. Blood on the tail. Now let's take a quick look at the back. I really like this Joker color choice on this figure. Now let's take a look at the articulation of the alien. The head can move right and left. It can move that far up and that far down. Also looks like it has another hinge that's able to move more back, but it's a little fused right now. He can move his arms that high. The alien has a type of a double elbow bend. Has a wrist hinge and swivel. Does have a diaphragm joint. No ab crunch or waist swivel. Has a thigh swivel. Has a type of a double knee bend that can swivel left and right. Has another type of hinge. His foot can go left and right. Unfortunately, no ankle pivot. The tail has the ability to rotate and has a bendy wire. For size comparison, we have the Marvel Legends Walgreens exclusive Emma Frost and the Incredible Hulk. Now the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Goldar and the Green Ranger. DC Icons Joker and the NECA Kenner inspired Laser Shot Predator. SH Figuarts Ryu and Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. And just for kicks, Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Sound Blaster and Impactor. Lastly, Playmates Exo Squad JT Marsh. Overall, this is a great box set, one that we will probably never see again released due to licensing issues. I didn't see any QC issues this time around. For the most part, the joints weren't fused, so I didn't have to use a hairdryer. The only gripe I have is that the alien didn't have any ankle pivot. I was able to pick this up on the NECA store whenever they were doing the whole pre-order for New York Comic Con. Let me know what you guys think about this box set. Did you end up getting it, or you weren't feeling it? Or did you get a chance to even pre-order it? Don't forget everyone to support this channel by liking the video and subscribing. This is Marvelous Cisco from the Lone Star Republic. As always, stay marvelous.